Is it the fact-specific questions? And I understand from Dr. Edelman why the questions are asked. I understand his explanation. It doesn't change the fact that we have a non-dissemination order that specifically prohibits that kind of dissemination of facts, specific facts about this case. Facts that include those that are not true, acknowledged from the stand that they are not true. Which, interestingly enough, I look at the PowerPoint and slide 15, which talks about the American Society of Trial Consultants Professional Code on Venue Survey, says false facts should generally not be used to test accuracy of other responses in venue surveys. So if false facts are used, they must be clearly false. There's no possibility the respondents who know about the case use false facts with true facts that have been publicized. We have an inconsistency there, which, frankly, is
So, I'm not sure if this is a philosophical conversation or what you would call it, but I'm intrigued by there being two categories of facts: false facts and true facts. So, what are we to make of it when we're told to not argue with the facts? These are the facts of the case. When we are being presented the facts, we're being told you're being presented with the facts as if it's indisputable that this, therefore, is true. So, but then when I'm learning from a prosecutor that there are false facts and true facts, and arguably what he means are false statements and true statements, false statements of fact and true statements of fact, but he's calling them false facts and true facts. I really don't know what to make of it. So I'm looking through the dictionary definition as if my entire life is, I'm looking up the word fact. That's like something that you wouldn't think you would need to look up. Obviously, we've got misinformation and disinformation, but aren't the facts the facts? You can't argue with the facts. Can you argue with the facts? This is intriguing, I think. The meaning of fact is something that has actual existence. A truth known by actual experience or observation, something known to be true. Scientists gather facts about plant growth. A fact is a true datum, according to Wikipedia, about one or more, then we're Googling datum, about one or more aspects of a circumstance. Standard reference works are often used to check facts. How can we check facts if we have true and false facts? How do we know what we're checking isn't a false fact as well? Is everything just smokes and mirrors? Fact, an event or thing known to have happened or existed. A truth, verifiable from experience or observation. Because what I've Googled is facts definition. Can facts be false? A fact is a statement that can be verified. It can be proven to be true or false. But then isn't it not a fact once it's just a statement? In fact, it's a lie. Or it's either okay, so here's my fact. Grass is green. Or grass is green, either way. Which one of these is a fact? I would say it's a fact that grass is green. Don't split hairs with me. I know sometimes it can be a bit yellowy. I would say it's not a fact that grass is purple. If you were doing a test at school and you were asked to find which fact is true, does that mean another fact is a false fact? It's just not a fact, is it? Oh my God. It's just wrong. It's just a statement. Anyway, because I like to overthink about things, let's overthink about it a bit more. Stay with me if you like to do the same. Does a fact have to be true? I'm struggling to decide whether to jettison use of the word fact. I'm Googling jettison. To get rid of as superfluous or encumbering, right? Okay. The word fact is superfluous or encumbering because the definition appears to be not solid enough to support continued usage. What do I mean by that? Look at one meaning ladder among several. I've never seen a meaning ladder on the same page. Fact, something that actually exists. Your fears have no basis in fact. Well, I'd argue that because fears are based upon neurotransmitters and you're based in your sympathetic nervous system. So it's not really to do what's in front of you, it's to do with what's inside you. And it's relative. Different people fear different things. So your fear does exist, so it is a fact that you are afraid. So screw you, whoever said that. Something known to exist or to have happened. A truth known by actual experience or observation. Something known to be true. Something said to be true or supposed to have happened. Or supposed to have happened. We're getting looser here. There's lots of historical things that we think of as facts from history, but history is written by the victors, as they say, is written by those that can write as well. So those that couldn't, which was many, didn't have a say. An actual or alleged event or circumstance or alleged event, who wrote that? As distinguished from its legal effect or consequence. So it makes me wonder is when we're being told these are the facts, do we have to be sceptical about whether these are true or false facts? This definition marches us from something that exists to something that is merely supposed to be true, to something that may be actual or alleged. And yes, I'm aware that dictionaries don't dictate the meanings of words, they record meanings from usages, and the meanings of this word as it is used and recorded in English seems to be antagonistic toward each other. What are we to do with all this? Does a fact require the modifier true to be judged genuine when we preface a statement with in fact? Don't we mean what follows is the truth? The aforementioned dictionary certainly thinks so. In fact, in truth, really, indeed, they are in fact great patriots. Well, that's an opinion, isn't it? Here, fact and truth are equated absolutely. So I'm wondering, how do we distinguish between what is a fact in the sense of absolute truth and what is a fact of a lesser order? Other words can have many shades of meaning, but this one seems somehow like it shouldn't. I would agree with that. So if I hear the word fact without hearing true before it, does it even deserve the term? Cautionary note. I'm not really looking for a discussion of truth in the philosophical sense. The scope of this question is limited to the meaning of a word in English, not the meaning of an absolute concept, as rational beings can or should understand it. What I'm really after, as I mentioned in a comment, is whether the adulteration of this particular word renders it ultimately meaningless and therefore something to be avoided. In conclusion, I offer this quote from Howard K. Zinn from his afterword to A People's History of the United States. But there is no such thing as a pure fact, innocent of interpretation. Behind every fact presented to the world by a teacher, a writer, anyone, is a judgment. The judgment that has been made is that this fact is important and the other facts omitted are not important. But that's true, I guess. These are the facts, but which facts did you miss? Because there's other facts too. And can I use a word precisely if other people use it loosely? Definitions found in dictionaries simply describe the word as it is used in various contexts. Well, yeah. But don't they define how it was originally used? Otherwise, we're going to have literally in the dictionary, and look how the word literally is used. We can't just put in words that are used in common parlance incorrectly. I use the word actually all the time and basically, and there's a lot of people that do that. So just because Bill Thompson's decided there are false facts and true facts, no, I think we need to stick with the original meaning of words. I don't think we can veer literally into almost the opposite of literally, and then we're doing it the same with the word fact, because then where do we stand legally? And he's talking in a legal sense that there can be false and true facts. So what are we to make of the words coming out of these people's mouths when they're telling us that they're the facts? This is my question.